If you're the person who always came up with excuses why you shouldn't be doing YouTube in the first place, but you really wanted to for a very long time, that is exactly the video for you. I'm gonna tell you my personal story, how I started on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you what to do and what not to do in 2024 to actually achieve somewhat success on the platform, and why today is exactly the time why you should start YouTube. I'm gonna start with my personal story because I believe it's quite relevant. I wanted to become a YouTuber and become a content creator for as long as I can remember myself. And when I was 14 years old, I actually had my own YouTube channel. I started it, I did a lot actually. That's the time when I learned how to edit and how to speak in front of a camera, but I quit. I reached around 5,000 subscribers, which was insanely good for a 14-year-old. But at some point I was just started getting bullied at school, and I just decided that it's not for me. Even though the desire to create content has never left me. The years passed by, and at the age of 20 I moved to London, and I already had some experience to share with people, and I was like, okay, if the desire was always there, I want to try it for real this time. So I decided to, no matter how long it's gonna take, no matter who's gonna say whatever about me, about what I'm doing, whether it's cringy or not, I'm gonna try my best this time. And I'm not gonna stop until I actually reach success. The phrase that changed a lot in my perception of success is, we're gonna be on this planet for a long time anyways. So why not try doing what you actually love doing? And that's when I realized I'm not gonna stop until I achieve success. For the first 10 videos, I did not see any growth, but each follower was such a big celebration. As soon as I saw 1+ follower on a follower count, I was jumping from happiness, because just the pure thought of someone choosing to watch this video that is 15 minutes long, loves the energy. I remember coming up to my boyfriend at the time, telling him that I was just so grateful. Everything changed when I posted my 10th video on YouTube, which was my morning routine, my 5 a.m. morning routine, which went really viral. It has, I think, approximately 222,000 views at the moment, which is crazy. And it's kind of proving people who are saying that you need to post 100 videos and at first no one is gonna see them, but the 101st video is gonna be the one, wrong. Now is the time. Listen, my whole time I've been told this is over-exaggerated. You won't be able to do that because A, B, and C. You need to put a lot of work, a lot of money in at first, like whatever it is. I always heard that. Whether I wanted to start a business, whether I want to open a YouTube channel, or I don't know, whatever. But you have to understand that this phrase is used by people who are just too scared to do the thing that you're trying to do. They're trying to make you stop because they cannot even deal with the thought of you succeeding in something that they could not even think of going into. You have to understand that there's 8 billion people, even more, on the planet right now, which is crazy. And yes, there's a lot of things already existing on the market, whether it's business or a YouTube channel, but you have your own thinking, something that you can bring into this over-exaggerated market that is gonna make it stand out. But if you wait way too long, another person is gonna bring this exactly unique thing into the market. The question is how long you're gonna wait and whether you're gonna be the first one to do so. When it comes to YouTube, now is actually the best time to start because shorts came to the YouTube and it's super easy way to grow. You can post literally every single day without having to produce these 15 minutes videos that are requiring like a couple of days of actual work. And a couple of weeks ago, one of my shorts actually blew up, giving me 600,000 views, and I gained 600 followers just from the short, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This short took me less than 5 minutes to record and to come up with the text for it, but it went viral and it brought me such a growth rate. So whenever people saying YouTube is dying or there is no way you can grow on YouTube as fast as TikTok, it is all bull. There's 2.4 billion active users on the platform every single month, and there's more than 1 billion hours of watch time every single month. Girl, YouTube is not dying. Equipment. If your main excuse is the fact that you don't have a camera or you don't have money to buy a camera, you are self-sabotaging yourself. When I started YouTube 6 months ago, I was recording on my phone, and at the time it was not the 15th Pro. It was, I think, 13 mini. It does not have the best camera out of all the flagmans there. And you know what? The video that blew up, the long form video, the 5 a.m. morning routine, was recorded exactly on this phone. Which is crazy to think about. Not a single one recorded in a professional camera that I have right here has even close reached that type of success. At the beginning, you don't need a good camera. You don't even need a good camera if you have thousands and thousands of people following you. The main thing that makes you stand out on this platform is actually the idea and the way you execute it. Obviously, the video needs to be pleasant to watch and pleasant to hear, so the microphone also needs to be very good because it's 50% of what people perceive. But I found that iPhone or any recent smartphone can do a very good job with these things. What I would recommend investing your money in is probably a tripod, because you won't be constantly worried where to put your phone, and you won't be constantly worried that your phone is gonna fall off this surface and break, and it's gonna cost so much more than the tripod for 15 pounds. And also it's gonna allow you to create such better shots. You're gonna be able to create the actual composition that you like. I will link all the good tripods and the cameras in the description below so you can buy it. But if you want to invest in a camera, here are some of my recommendations. First and foremost, I personally prefer DJI Osmo Pocket 3. That's exactly the camera that I record everything on. This camera is very compact. It's very small, so it's perfect for vlogging. It also has an instant stabilizer. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's just very good for vlogging and moving and travel content. But for me, it has one huge advantage, is movement tracking. Basically, you can set it up on your face or your dog or whatever it is, and it's gonna track the object. So you can basically put it in the gym, for example, press on your face, and then the camera is gonna rotate 360 just following you around, which is super easy, and it creates such amazing shots as if I have an actual videographer with me. I also heard that a lot of YouTubers are using Sony ZV-1, which is the camera that I was contemplating buying over this one, because you can choose the lens, and the lens is the one thing that makes your video completely different. There's wide angle, there's like the bokeh one. Basically, if you want to record more talking head videos, that is your choice. Light. I feel like light is one of the most overlooked thing when you're creating a video. So many creators are just saying that their camera is very shit, they cannot record a good video on it, and the quality is nothing compared to the other creator that is using exactly the same camera. And the reason is in the lighting. You can record using natural light. You just stand in front of the window and you start whatever you want to talk about. Or you can invest in some lights, which I would recommend doing if you live somewhere like me, like in London, and the sun sets at around 4 p.m, which makes you quite paranoid about not being able to record the video while the light is still. You can invest either in a ring light, which is quite cheap. You can buy it for I think 30 pounds. But what I would recommend you much more is a portable light. Basically, this is the light that changed the game for me completely. It's from me. I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is the best light I have ever used for content creation. Very portable, much more portable than the other ring light that I have right there. You can take it to a restaurant or something and record in there. You can take it for pictures, anything you want. Super portable and super nice. I know that they sell it on TikTok shop, but I just didn't want to wait for 3 weeks for this light to arrive. So I'm gonna link it in the description below. If you want your image to be more interesting, you can invest in LED lights. I personally got this one from Ambiflu. This one. It's very cool. I don't know if it's gonna turn on. Oh yeah, you see? It gives your image such a unique perception. It gives it depth, and also you can create your own style with that. I just love it so much. You can just play around and it makes the filming process so much more interesting. Scripting. Remember how I said that light is the most overlooked thing? I take my words back, because it's scripting. When people start recording videos, they really don't pay attention to what they're saying. They just have the idea. They have like 5 bullet points, what they want to talk about. They press record and they start talking. And that's one of the biggest problems with beginner content creators on the platform. You can obviously do that, but only if you have insane public speech skill, which I think 0.1% has it. If you don't create a word-by-word script, or at least try to, you're gonna wander off the topic, which is gonna make your retention rate on YouTube drop as soon as you say something that is not related to the title or the thumbnail. So please, when you are creating a video, when you're thinking about some idea, first write a script. And I write all my scripts in Notion. You can write it wherever you want, even if you prefer just your journal. That also works, whatever helps you to organize your thoughts. But I usually spend around 3 hours just creating a script. Research is very important, and I cannot stress it enough, and I discovered it just a couple of months ago. When you're creating a video, before you even start with scripting, light, recording, whatever it is, even editing, you need to research whether the thing you're planning to talk about is actually in demand for the viewers. Basically, imagine you're digging for gold in a random park just because you decided to. You're spending all your resources, all your energy for searching for gold somewhere where it's not there. You're just spending your energy for nothing. That is how I perceive people who just create a video. They don't know about the demand for this video. They don't know demand for this topic. They just spent all their energy creating something that is not needed for the audience. And then imagine you're digging for gold somewhere where the gold was found before, or on a historical location of gold, I don't know. That is when you're probably gonna hit the jackpot. Researching for your topic of the video is exactly the same. The best thing to do, you can use Google Trend or whatever it is. You can use Pinterest, you can use TikTok to find out what people are talking about. But the best way of searching for whatever people are searching for is literally YouTube search bar. The best way to start is type in how on YouTube search bar, and you will have all this drop down menu of what our people are actually searching for, and then just start typing what you are trying to talk about in the video. If you see that this menu pops up what you are trying to record about, then people are actually searching for that. But if there's nothing popping up, I'm sorry, but you're probably not gonna get the views because it's just impossible. If no one is searching for the video, your video is not gonna be found. Put time into creating a thumbnail. Many people spend all their power, all their energy into creating the good video, and they post that and they're like, wow, this was the best video that I have ever done in my entire life. And then they either don't create a thumbnail at all, which can work if you have extreme beauty privileges. Sometimes people just click because you're beautiful. Or they spend 5 minutes creating a thumbnail, just putting the words exactly at the title on the screenshot of themselves. It doesn't work like that. You need to put as much time into creating a thumbnail as you put into creating the video. The most successful channels are actually doing A/B testing, so they have a lot of different thumbnails and they test them day by day and see what is gonna bring you the biggest click-through rate. Click-through rate is basically how many people out of the people that actually saw your thumbnail clicked on it, and it's very important. YouTube wants you to create a video that is going to be clickable and watchable, and if you do that, you will hit the jackpot with the platform. Analyze what your competition is doing, analyze which colors they're using for their thumbnails, and I repeat, never put exactly what you have in a title in the thumbnail, because people already saw the title. They don't need to revise that. For example, let's say I'm recording a video which is about magnetic feminine energy. How do you become a magnetic woman? I don't put that same exact thing in a thumbnail. What I will put in the thumbnail is the desirable outcome. Become irresistible. You see how it works? I'm gonna give you my tip that works every time and actually helps me to increase my click-through percentage. Basically, you're taking your thumbnail, you show quickly to your parents and your friends, and then you ask them, what did you see first? What do you think the video is about? If what they think the video is about aligns with what you think the video is about, then you can upload it and it's a successful thumbnail. And again, why the thumbnail is so important. you are competing for the attention of the viewer. There's 20 other videos with better thumbnails than yours popping up on the page. Do you really think that someone is gonna click on your bad thumbnail over the very good one that is right here? No. The viewers are paying you with their attention and you have to earn them. When talking about social media, any social media, consistency is the key. And you heard that over and over again. But with YouTube, not only consistency is key, but also quality. You have to find this 50-50 where you can post at least once a week. I'm trying to post twice a week now. Let's see if I can do that, but without compromising the quality too much. On this platform, each time you post a video, you have to look at it as if another chance of going viral or another chance of attracting new audience. And you have to understand that you shouldn't spend months on the same exact video. Being perfect is much worse than being imperfect in this scenario. For people to see your content, you have to upload it, and if you upload it once in 3 months, people are not going to be seeing a reliable person in you. They're not going to be following you because they don't know what to expect from you. So uploading your videos at a certain schedule as if you have a whole series, and it's gonna keep people so much more motivated to follow you because they know what to expect from you. They know that you're reliable with your content and that they can trust you, because people are waiting on this platform at least to find someone to connect with. And when you are posting every single week, they know that they can come to your channel for some kind of calmness. They're gonna know you and they want this connection. YouTube is the platform for connection. Not like TikTok. TikTok is just fast content. So is Instagram. Instagram is much better, but YouTube is where you build the connection with your audience. And the connection is impossible if you post once in 6 months. That was a long video of me just speaking. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it opened eyes on something about this platform, and I really hope this 2024 is gonna be the year that you're gonna finally start your YouTube journey, because you wanted that for so long. And don't lie to yourself, you did. If you're watching this video, you really did. If you want to support me, please follow this channel, give it a thumbs up. And I also have my other social media, my Instagram, my TikTok, and also everything that I mentioned in this video is gonna be linked in the description below, so you just don't need to search it up for yourself. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.